Why is this even? And show.
What's the one across the ferry?
It's part of, I don't know if it's part of the Trans-America Trail coming across. Or,
Because there's supposed to be one that is that uses the St. John Ferry.
yeah, oh, so that might be it. I was thinking Perryville, but it might be the San Jim, whatever. But anyway, doesn't that work its way down and come across like Iron and Reynolds? Maybe.
You know,
I'd have to go back and look. Anyway,
No.
oh, no, I did not. I didn't think that.
Oh, we got the. Okay. Yeah. I have to leave here to go straight to an open house. Would you mind just shooting me another email, copy of that? And then I'll make sure we get on it. That's fine. I think Federal Highway is also what the head comments.
Yeah. They were the only ones that I just didn't know. It was like, I'll
Yeah.
work on it.
I haven't gotten anything.
I didn't figure.
Jeremy, I have to ask about that email you sent yesterday or maybe late Monday about the stickers. Is so I don't know because I've never done anything like that, but you remember back about 3 or 4 years ago in the midst of the last presidential term, whenever gas prices were skyrocketing, and so you go to the gas station, you see the little stickers on there, showed him pointing, saying, "I did that."
Yeah, yeah. I've seen some of those now with Trump, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
There's one at the roads in Jacksonville, Main Street.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can see that.
So this, I think we did something like way back in 2012, 2013, when all that ozone stuff was going on. I think they did, yeah, I think that through the Environmental Quality Committee, I think they did some like stop at the click stickers for gas pumps. So this would be kind of like trying to revive that again.
So I guess my question was, is there any concern about just putting those on gas pumps? Just, I mean, is somebody gonna be like,
Well, I mean, we would be.
or would you be going to the gas station?
Yes,
and coordinating with them?
yeah.
But no, we're just gonna be all sort of, let's go ahead.
No, this isn't just a.
I went to this gas station, I got rid of 12 stickers.
Yeah, no, this would be hey, kind of push these out to the gas stations, see if they're
Okay.
willing to dispose them.
I mean, I realize that's probably the oddball view, but I was like, me sitting there, let me go and pump some gas and put a sticker on it. Because my thought was, if you didn't coordinate, you're like, you got Seymour RPC's name emblazoned across the bottom of it, and I thought, it's not gonna take long to trace that.
No, I mean, which, you know, part of the reason the logo's there, but yeah.
Credit where credit's due.
Yeah. I don't know. I had mixed feelings about putting the logo on there, but if we're sponsoring it and it's an awareness campaign, it kind of makes sense that if I can get somebody to pay for the stickers for me, because I don't want to pay for the stickers.
I'm anticipating that the clamor of people eager to donate was
Well,
pretty
that's-
low key.
So that's the funny thing is that environmental quality committee we've got, it's been pretty defined. I
Thanks,
mean,
everybody.
we meet twice a year. It's not much.
It's nice outside.
But
It
used to be quarterly, didn't it? It used to, but the just dropped to nothing.
Yeah.
And we used to have a lot of business and industry that participated.
Yeah.
And a lot of those kind of quit coming, but last year I sent out a thing like, hey, how can we get, and I had, I don't know who he was with, he's with, the guy that photos an environmental person with one of the industries down here. How cute, somewhere else, but And I was actually suggesting doing something like this, you know, they might be willing to
We need
do
four.
something.
We have two,
Of course, when I sent that out. it
you
was,
and Jeremy.
You know,
Oh, no, sorry.
She counts?
Jenny's on the board.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say, she counts.
well,
We just need one.
I will too.
see you. Oh, I didn't know if you knew that.
I can spend the evening.
Wow, Kiwi got bought out.
Tomorrow.
Oh, no.
So, you know, they were originally a Japanese company.
Yeah.
They got bought out by a Chinese company,
Oh, great.
and they are expecting to double,
Really?
I
building
just laughed if I was talking.
at least another full set of plants out
right
there.
now.
It just so happens that my daughter and her boyfriend both work out there,
Really?
commuting from Dexter.
Okay.
And they said that, yeah, they are ramping up production. They're going gangbusters.
Wow.
And especially in modern tariffs, they're like, hey, we can go ahead and build some of this stuff locally.
Yeah.
And
Where are we gonna see? We can still hear it all, we got it.
kind of an interesting thing. I'm certainly,
That's right.
it did seem like money was really the outcome.
They didn't care.
Like they were taking care of employees and doing things. So
Alex, do you remember down there?
I'm thinking, yeah. Faircon said he would be able to make it. Somebody else from Jackson said they wouldn't. We're one shy. One shy from passing a budget and not having to do a special meeting.
Here, we're right.
Yeah, he's counting.
He not.
Technically I'm on TPC, but if somebody wants to say I'm a delegate, put me on.
I'm trying to get off.
Well, I mean, just this meeting, that's all.
Dr. Aston, Christian, and Levy. All of them. How are you, sir? I'm doing what?
Hey, I've got an action for you. Before they.
And with Robert Cameron's another one?
Yes,
Okay.
or anyone from Jackson. Now, Drew, you do live in Jackson.
I do.
Maybe I can text Rodney and see if he could set you up as a community member proxy.
Hey, I know what I can do.
you being an at-large member,
Yeah,
There's Rodney.
there we go.
Is that our fourth right there?
It is.
There you go. Just some time.
Rodney, do you know if Matt plans on coming?
He's right behind you.
Oh,
Oh, good.
yep, we got him.
we'll be outnumbered by Jackson people.
I did not tell him late.
That would be nice.
Finally, we got our quorum.
You guys want, thanks, Matt.
There's not a closing.
The rule.
Makes sense of things.
Yeah. Depending on the contractor, we can talk about doing it outside the contract,
Oh, okay.
you know, what call completion. That would all be dependent on who the contractor is. We've done that with some other things. Once we get somebody under contract, we know we have a little project. If this is outside the scope, we just, we want you to do it, give us a price. Give us a price, we give them a go ahead and they say, bam, you know, when they're done, they bill us seven. That's.
So we,
There'll be no excuse for that. We can say it's your property is responsible.
Depending on who it is, they need to see.
I'm with that.
And if you only had to worry about stuff, you're not, you know, the other 6 counties.
Okay, we'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. With the table, we've had a change in our chair position, I guess, and our vice chair is currently out, so as media passed, I'm filling in. Introductions, I'm Jeremy Tans with Executive Director of Seymour Regional Planning.
Alex McElroy, Sempo staff.
Trevor Foley, City of Cape.
Jenny Smith, Cape County Transit.
Rodney Bullinger, City of Jackson.
Drew Christian, Seymour RPC.
Beth Leonard, City of Jackson.
Chance Collier, KLG.
Joe Killian, MoDOT.
Corbin Carlton, MoDOT.
Carrie Harbison, Seymour Port.
And online, we have Thomas Caldwell, and we lost Tom Caldwell.
All right. Take a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Second. Motion from Treasurer, second from Matt. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. Meeting minutes are in your packet. They were also emailed out to everyone prior. Got a chance to review those and take a motion to approve.
I'll make that motion, Rodney. Second.
Second from Treasurer, Trevor. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? I have no communication to share. I'm not the chair. So any public comments regarding items not on the agenda? All right, hearing none, we'll move on to new and unfinished business. Starting with a public hearing for fiscal year 2027 Unified Planning Work Program. Need a motion to open the public hearing? No. Need a motion to open the public hearing for the work program?
So moved.
Matt?
Second.
Second from Jenny. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, public hearing is now open. Any comments from the public? Present, we will have a motion to close the public hearing.
I'll make that motion, Rodney.
Second.
Second, Jenny, all in favor? All right, public hearing is open and closed. Moving on to resolution number 2020-02, adopting unified work program.
All right, we first introduced this item back in January with our planning committee and been working on it since. We released our draft on April 1st. It has gone through its mandatory 25-day public comment period. We've incorporated all comment from the public, state planning partners, and federal planning partners. We took it to a planning committee earlier this month, and they recommended approval. So approving it now allows us time to get final approval through our state and federal partners, and then to the Cape Girardeau City Council on April 20th for the Consolidated Planning Grant Agreement. And then they'll have their second and third readings on May 4th, since it's done by ordinance. No, only because I'm gonna need to send you an amended one, because I have the wrong date on it, and I have the wrong, the person that's supposed to sign it is not here, so. I'll email you, it's signed and sent back, I'll put interview chairman.
Okay.
Then I have. Instead of 15.
All right.
You can read it, but we don't typically need to read full resolution.
We do need a motion to adopt the resolution.
Yes.
Second from Matt. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Program is passed. Next is the transit system planning discussion.
Okay. Let me here. All right, just as a refresher, the purpose of the study is to evaluate the feasibility of extending fixed route transit services to two priority employment areas. First being at the Nash Road corridor and also the city of Jackson. We are hosting two public open houses, the first one being this afternoon from 4 to 6 p.m. at the Jackson Civic Center. We'll be hosting another one tomorrow at the Shawnee Sports Complex. However, the sports complex will be from 3 to 5, where tonight is 4 to 6. Reason for the change is we're trying to attract more people and align with their shift work for Nash Road and pick a location we thought closest to a lot of the employees. I believe we've now finalized the employee and employer surveys. We'll have a community survey shortly to follow. I believe that'll be going out right after our open house. I think we have boards with QR codes that'll take them to the survey. And that'll start tonight. You do have a handout that is the consultant's progress report. Oh, staple. Not staple, just front and back. And under estimated work completed, you can see how far along they are in each task. Right now, they're focusing on the market analysis and ridership forecasting, along with our public outreach efforts today and tomorrow.
Hey, Alex,
Yeah,
I got a question, just out of curiosity for my sake, for our location. Is this just gonna serve like from the interstate to the west? Or are they also looking to the east, like Seymour Milling or someplace like that? I don't know, I'm curious.
The east.
Just the east, okay.
Well, no, it's gonna go both, sorry, it'll be both directions.
But I mean, not gonna go past the creek or past Herb or, I mean, Taylor Company, probably.
Correct.
Okay, all right. Cause I know Seymour Milling, they do employ 130 people. So I don't know if there would be any draw to extend it, but it might be something to look to in the future.
Mhm.
Just curious.
did about 130.
About 130 or so, 120, 130. It kind of fluctuates there, and it's a 24/7 operation.
No, and got a few ships going in and out of there.
Yeah. That's all. That's the only reason I'm inquiring. I know they have a hard time hanging on to people sometimes.
Chat with our consultants this afternoon about that.
If you need a contact, let me know.
We probably will.
You probably have it
Okay.
from the freight study contact list. There should be a Seymour Milling contact in there.
Perfect.
But if you need anything, just holler at me.
Thank you.
Any other comments on the transit city? We'll transition into the freight plan.
All right, on our freight plan. The consultants are recovering from the cyber attack.
I think it was just a server failure. I thought there was
Failure. They had some IT issues which set them back a little bit from their projected progress. But they do have a very strong team. I don't have any doubt that they're going to be on track again very soon. We do have a handout from the consultants that serves as their monthly progress report for the month of March. Under activities completed within invoice period, it shows they've completed the project management plan, they've completed the stakeholder and public outreach plan. We are about to initiate stakeholder interviews, and we are looking at hosting public open houses in May. Only other update I have is we do have a section on our website active now, which provides information into the study. So if you go on SEMPA's website, go under documents here, also, I believe, under our news ticker on the homepage. And this just provides information about the study, a little bit brief snippet about where we're currently at, what all is involved in the study, and how to contact us if they'd like to issue comments or whatnot. Any questions on the freight study? We don't have dates yet for the open houses in May, but we'll be looking to schedule those.
Any questions on the freight study status? Well, then we'll move on to the MoDOT high priority unfunded needs list.
All right, this one been a topic on our agenda past several months, working with our planning committee. They've now formalized a recommendation for the board. This is a 3-page handout, 2 8.5 by 11 with these tables. One is our prioritized tier list. The other that you need your reading glasses for is our multimodal needs. And then the 8.5, well, this 11 by 17 is all of our road and bridge projects along with the prioritized tiered project. So we started from what we had sent in last year. There were some minor adjustments, but overall the planning committee is recommending the similar list. There wasn't anything that's been funded since last year. The planning committee didn't see our priorities dramatically shifting into this year, so they had recommended continuing on with what was proposed last year. Some of the budget figures may change as MoDOT revises estimates, but these are the selected projects. For multimodal, we worked with our planning committee on our various modes of transportation, aviation, bike and ped, transit, and support waterways. They provided me their prioritized list, and again, MoDOT may have updated estimates, but these are the projects that were prioritized by the planning committee. And then your other handout is just the tiered projects. That'll be the recommendation to MoDOT.
Anyone have any questions on the high priority unfunded needs list?
I did pass along this list of Boot Hill Regional Planning too, since there are a few of us that overlap. Primarily me and I think the airport. Jenny, do you overlap in Scott City or Scott County?
Yep.
Okay. They had airport, some of JoJo's projects on there since he's in Scott County. So.
Should I include those in here?
Yeah, well, they were outdated, I think, because he probably didn't even realize it. I mean, I just happened to go to the multimodal tack down there and they had a couple old projects for the port. They had the newer ones on there, but they left some older ones on there, so.
Are the older ones still on this list?
No,
Oh, Boot Hill's.
Boot Hill's list, yeah.
I got 6.
So I kind of wanted them all to be the same. No, I mean, I gotta get you and here, Boot Hill, so
You overlap too many areas.
I know, right? So.
No discussion there. We'll move to the transportation improvement program definition.
Right. Our TIP was released for public comment on April 1st. Also on April 1st, we hosted our first public open house at the OSA from 4 to 6, and the following day at the Jackson Civic Center from 4 to 6. And I gotta say, for our interest in public attendance at our open houses is very contingent on what the topic is, which makes sense. A lot of our long range plans gets a lot of interest, a lot of bike and ped studies, has very select groups that are interested in those and show up. Our TIP historically has not had too much interest. But we actually had people at both meetings on April 1st and 2nd. I saw some articles ran in Southeast Missouri covering it, KBSI and the Cash Journal. Whatever we did to promote, let's do that again. I do plan to ask the TPC to make a recommendation to the board at their May 20th to approve the tip. Drew, I don't know if you had any other. Yeah. I think right now we've incorporated federal highways comments. We haven't received anything from the public comment period as of yet, so. Is that May 6th, the TPC will make a recommendation, and May 20th, before they consider approval. Okay. Any questions on this?
Go ahead and move into member reports. City Kitchener.
Let's see, East Cape Rock sidewalks is, we just went out for, bids for the sidewalks. We had 4 companies come to the pre-bid meeting for it. So we've got, 4 good companies that are bidding at this time. Still working with MoDOT on the South Kings Highway right away. And we're working with MoDOT, Jeff City on the, Nash Road right away also. We've got the, some of our paperwork to try and it's going very smoothly for us to get to Evolve. I know you had a meeting about the Rock Cave project today. I apologize, I couldn't make it. Jake was there for me. I assume that went well.
It was going as I left.
Oh, still good. Do you know when you're gonna start that one? I hate to.
I don't have the exact date. All I have is that I was going to announce we had the meeting today, but
Oh, I'm sorry.
no, it's fine.
Is that the sidewalks, Chair?
No, that's the roundabout at Rock Cave.
Oh,
There in Notre Dame.
no.
I was gonna, is it gonna be next month, month after?
I'll get that for you.
Got it, thank you. North Spring, there's still the final design, that should be out for bid in the next month or two, we're hoping. It's gonna be a large project, but, it's gonna be funded by TTFI. South Spring is almost done with all the infrastructure, they did a large pour yesterday on the last intersection of concrete, all the infrastructure in place, getting all the concrete there. Main Street, TTF5, that's going to be in conjunction with the North Spring project, that's TTF5 also. Concrete work in Minnesota is complete. Right now, I've got concrete work on Julia. I think we're about half done. We'll move to that one. Concrete for 2026, you're going to have Corporate Circle, and we're going to be doing some work on Independence and several cul-de-sacs this year. We've got several cul-de-sacs that are falling apart, so we'll be repairing those this year. Melrose is open, thank goodness. And our TTF 7 SOQs, we picked the engineering companies now, and we're going to be moving forward with the TTF 7 on Fairville, Mount Auburn, and the third one. There's such a going on right now. Last spring, we have one more section spray on TTF 7. So that's report circle.
Trevor, on Copper Road, somewhat close to that almost Schroeder.
Right there by the school.
Yeah. Was that like a water line or?
That is a sewer line
Okay.
that Roto-Rooter has been working on for about a month.
Yeah.
They were not able to find the lateral very easily. They finally found it. They had to tear up off the road just to repair the degraded sewer pipe, the lateral.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping Hopper will be open soon.
It was open this afternoon.
Roto-Rooter has lost a lot of money on that. They were working with inspections, permitting, close and engineering. We were trying to help them. They could not find the lateral. It was deep, and where it was supposed to be, it was not there.
The scene looks somewhat exploratory.
It was. It's been going on for about a month and a half, and Roto-Rooter was bought out about a year ago. He's working very well with the city now. Prior to that, I was holding permits on because it wasn't working well. The joint purchase is not working very well. But I hated it for him. I hated it for the homeowners because it was a mess.
That was that.
If you've been up on me, you'll see, I mean, I felt sorry for them. They couldn't find the lateral. They could not find it. They had the whole front yard dug up. The entire yard up to the sidewalk. We allowed them to put some of the dirt on the sidewalk the edge road because they could not find it. And then they finally found it and they said, well, we gotta cut it off. I said, hey, do what you need to do. They lost thousands on that project. So that's what I have, sir.
Is he still happy he bought it?
Do what?
Is he still happy? he
I
bought it?
didn't talk to homeowner, I've been, working with inspections and, the owner wrote with him, but he's good, he's doing well. He's doing good work right now.
City of Jackson.
I'll take it. First two things I'll touch on is our studies, engineering studies. One is the realignment of Harmony Lane. The other is a bridge replacement on East Main Street over Goose Creek. Our consultant engineers are still working to finish those studies. I don't think there's a lot to report at this time on those. Deerwood Drive Roundabout Project, MoDOT cost share. Barnbarger Concreters continues construction. Should be done in May. We're going to extend the contract time by about 50 days. Next Monday at the board meeting. But they pretty much got the east side done and are working on the west side now. We're also receiving proposals for the Deerwood Roundabout center signage until April 21st. So we're looking for proposals from firms to complete a commercial sign design, fabrication, and installation in the roundabout, and work with MoDOT on this. Come up with an approvable design there. So, middle school crosswalk sidewalk project is a MoDOT TAP. Smith & Company's our engineer. We're still waiting on the archaeological survey, which is underway, and we can't move forward until that's done. East Jackson Boulevard roadway lighting project is a MoDOT cost share. We opened 3 bids and we got a low bid of about $900,000 from KT Power Systems. MoDOT approved our concurrence and award request submittal, and our mayor and board will approve that contract next Monday night. Should be under construction. I hope by June. Hollow Creek Recreation Trail Project Phase 3A is a MoDOT TAP grant. We're looking to hire a consulting engineer to design that trail. We did get approval from MoDOT for the engineering services agreement that was drafted up, and we'll take that to the board next Monday night for approval. I think that's all we have. So I missed something that sounds about all of that's all I can.
David Transit.
Okay, news reports.
Still working on our rail construction project.
RBC, Drew, do you have anything to do?
Like Alex mentioned, the tip update is just in the final public comment period. So with the new tip almost done, I've started on the amendment to the new tip that is almost done. So working on getting MoDOT's projects put into that. And about a month after the tip is approved, we'll have an amendment.
Seymour RBC was contacted by the Eastern Missouri Alliance for Clean Transportation. They have a US DOT grant to do alternative fuel corridors, something for the Great River Road along the Mississippi River. So they're kind of using the RPCs to do some outreach and coordination on those. We're supposed to kind of help them coordinate a couple of events down here in the southeast part of the state. And kind of get an idea of what kind of alternative fuels are available, where gaps are, what desires or needs are, as well as trying to pull in tourism to get to kind of promote that Great River Road, kind of get some more push behind it, I guess, in the tourism side of things. So we just signed that contract today, so we'll probably start working on coordinating those things soon. Other than that, we have a environmental quality committee, meets twice a year, kind of around ozone and that type of thing. So we're looking at trying to do maybe a sticker drive, or like a stop at the click sticker drive for gas pumps. So it'd be kind of a volunteer thing. If the if a gas station wants to put the stickers on there, they can, or, you know, we can provide the stickers. If you've got gas pumps at your public works, you can put them on there or wherever works for you guys to kind of, it's just one of those things, stop the click, don't top them off, helps improve air quality, helps prevent fuel system damage to those charcoal canisters and stuff. It's just kind of a clean air awareness campaign that we're starting to try to start up.
So after you pump and it clicks, they'll do it again? I never did that.
Yep, don't top off.
Oh, interesting.
It actually helps push more volatile organic compounds out into the air, so which is a ozone producer. And if you do it too much, you can overflow into the evap system charcoal canisters in your vehicle and can cause damage.
Now I'm gonna know what the mechanic is talking about. Another things.
Alex says he'd like to attend the next meeting of the environmental quality.
Put him on the list.
Exactly. Yeah, just make sure that we put them at public works, make sure they don't confuse that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Good point.
All right, MoDOT.
I've got a couple projects left. I appreciate City of Cape, City of Jackson covering half of the ones I was gonna cover. It makes this easy. Everybody knows about Emerson Bridge going full head to head. It's gonna be next several months. We'll continue, it should be quick. They got a lot of practice last year and they're going quicker this year, going on the east back up. And, they'll be milling 3 inches and putting back the, PCCP, material for long-term strength of the pavement and preventing, water permeation to the Emerson Bridge. Also, we'll start working on the cable tie downs and cable anchorings, getting the cables realigned. The I-55 overlay is, was awarded to Apex for approximately $12 million, pennies off that. This is a resurfacing of I-55 on the southbound lanes from 61 near Fruitland to 74 on the northbound lanes from Mount M, Scott City to 61 Fruitland. Most of this should be night work during the next several months. Bridge rehabilitations are included for twin bridges north of exit 93. And this night work should also include some pavement repairs that are starting soon, as well as some guardrail work north of exit 93. That's my stuff. What do you got, Joe?
Alex has already covered the high priority unfunded needs list. We will be looking to get that information in and submitted to Jeff City by the end of May. The STIP, all of the entry work has been done. We're looking to have that. The draft STIP should be released when the Highway Commission meets in May. So probably first week of May, we'll have the draft STIP released. There will be a 30-day public comment period like normal. And thereafter, the Highway Commission, we look for the Highway Commission to approve the STIP at their meeting in July. We did receive a cost share application from Cape Girardeau County for the intersection of US 61 and County Road 601, right next to Rhodes gas station there in Fruitland. And so we are doing some initial processing on that, getting some comments from right of way, from traffic, design. And so that will be in the process of going through. We expect, I think the selection meeting is in June, so we should know by late June if that is approved or not. And then lastly is Work Zone Awareness Month. Obviously with better weather comes, that other Missouri season called work zones. So we just ask that people kind of pay attention out there. Don't speed through the work zones. I don't know that MoDOT has one, but I bet if you went looking, you might find somewhere on YouTube a video of where people have what we call our truck mounted attenuators, which is basically the protection vehicle, trying to protect work zones or trying to protect workers in work zones. And about once a year, we get a chance to watch videos where people slam into those at full speed because they're not paying attention. It's cringeworthy. And obviously we've had people lost their lives because of that. So both drivers and workers. So anyway, just kind of pay attention because for the next 6 months, we're in that season. That's all that I have.
For the Emerson Bridge, does one lane head-to-head mean one lane eastbound and one lane westbound?
Yeah, with channel lasers in between.
I was picturing something much more dangerous in my head.
Like a game of chicken.
Yeah, or just like, you cue them on one side, let one side go, it's like, oh boy.
There is a group of Cape Girardeau bicyclists that do like to go over that, so that it is good that they're aware that they shouldn't be on the construction side. They go to Illinois and bike along the levee.
Great soldiers.
Tom, do you have anything with that?
Nothing to add. Thank you.
Okay. Brings us to our staff report.
Just the last reminder of our open house in Jackson, we start there 4/1 to 6.
Does anyone have any other business communications they'd like to share? Hearing none, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion, Mr. President.
Second. All right. Have a motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Stand adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tom,